Hey everyone, it's me. Welcome back to this channel that takes on all kinds of issues related to narcissism and narcissistic relationships and toxic workplaces and toxic people. Today's topic is alcohol, narcissism, control. Ooh, a little dramatic, but true. So if that is your jam, then stay tuned because we are gonna not talk about how alcohol plays into the whole narcissism control dynamic and what it means for the rest of us, because alcohol is often seen as like the great equalizer, right? Like when people drink, they just relax and they become their true selves. They let loose, they get out of their chairs, they start mingling and having fun. It just lubricates the social world. But not with these folks, particularly with these folks. So let's break that down. Let's first take a look at the role of alcohol with respect to narcissism. Let's start with some basic truths about alcohol and narcissism. Number 1, alcohol does not diminish narcissistic characteristics. Alcohol does not diminish their sense of entitlement. Alcohol does not diminish their need for admiration. Alcohol does not diminish their sense of grandiosity or their arrogance. Alcohol does not diminish their exploitative nature. Alcohol does not diminish their sense of superiority. Now, sometimes it can bring it out more because if they drink too much, then they can become rowdy and disinhibited, and then you see all those characteristics shining through, especially things like entitlement and arrogance. Number 2, alcohol use may actually enable the narcissist. I don't think there is any question about this because the people around them who would normally put limits on the narcissist may be drinking and therefore less likely to set boundaries or call out the narcissist. Number 3, alcohol may actually make the narcissistic person more disagreeable. Remember that core conflict between ego and superego? Well, after a few drinks, that inhibition that normally keeps those impulses in check goes away and then they are fully unleashed. So there may be more impulsivity, more irritability, more combativeness. In other words, the drinking may actually make the narcissism worse because there's no longer anything holding it back. Number 4, alcohol may increase the risk of dangerous or risky behavior. The narcissist loves that because it feeds that sense of grandiosity, like they can handle it. Oh yeah, they can handle it. You watched the movie Wedding Crashers? You know John is clearly a grandiose narcissist and an addict, and the fact that he could drink a ton and still drive and then crash weddings clearly speaks to that sense of entitlement and lack of accountability that goes along with both addiction and narcissism. And number 5, alcohol use increases conflict within the relationship. Alcohol use in the narcissistic relationship may lead to more arguments and more anger because of the enabling, because of the risk-taking, and because of the narcissistic person's sort of increased disagreeable nature. But here's where it gets really complicated and why I wanted to talk about this issue today. The person who is in a relationship with the narcissistic person very well may be the one who is enabling the alcohol use. The partner of the narcissistic person may very well be the one who wants to keep drinking and stay out late and have fun. The partner of the narcissistic person may be the one who likes to loosen up. The partner of the narcissistic person may be the one who thinks the alcohol will help their problems or just make them feel better or help them sleep. The partner of the narcissistic person may be the one who has a real problem with alcohol and they may even be in denial about it. And unfortunately, the partner of the narcissistic person may be the one who is suggesting that the narcissistic person should drink because it will help them come out of their shell, or it will help them relax, or it will help them be more fun. Right now, I did say may. It doesn't always happen that way, but it does happen that way often enough that it's worth talking about. The bottom line is that the person in the relationship with the narcissist has to recognize that alcohol enables the narcissist, that it allows them to feed their ego, and it actually makes them worse to be around, and it puts the partner in a really difficult place because now the partner has to decide, do I want to drink and enable this person, or do I stay sober and not enable this person? Either way, the partner loses. If they drink, they enable the narcissistic person. If they don't drink, they can't engage in this sort of mutual enabling pattern. Now, here's another place where it gets really complicated. People who have a substance use disorder and who are in a narcissistic relationship are so often blamed for everything that goes wrong by the narcissistic person. If the narcissistic person is arrested for drunk driving, you can bet the next day there is rage and fury and anger directed at the partner because the partner was the one who was encouraging them to drink. If there's a fight or a physical altercation that happens when both people are drinking, you can bet that the narcissistic person is going to blame the partner for starting it, for getting them angry. If there's a financial fallout as a result of the narcissistic person's drinking, guess who gets blamed? You got it, the partner, because the partner was the one who was encouraging them to drink. So the partner is damned if they do, damned if they don't. This is also a classic example of how so-called normalizing terms like fun or let loose or I just want to have a good time or happy hour or wine and cheese, these terms become problematic because they allow the partner to frame drinking as something positive when it's actually quite destructive and dangerous. The thing is that people who are in these relationships are tired of being told by well-meaning friends and family to just stay away from alcohol, just don't drink. But that's not necessarily the case. Many times the partner is the one who wants to have a drink and maybe even wants to have a good time. Many times the partner is the one who wants to go out with the friends of the narcissist who are also enablers and who also drink. So then the partner feels like they're being told that they're bad people because they want to drink. This is why the constant messaging to avoid alcohol in narcissistic relationships is so maddening, because it ignores the reality of many of these situations. Many times the partner is the one who is inviting the friends over or going out with the friends, and the partner is the one who wants to drink. Many times the partner is the one who is trying to make the best of a really bad situation. Many times the partner is the one who's saying, "Oh, I'm fine, I'll have just one drink." Many times the partner is the one who wants to keep the party going or have a good time. And the partner may actually be doing that to try to please the narcissistic person. The partner may be hoping that if they're fun and happy that the narcissistic person will actually be nicer or more generous or less critical or just have a good time too. The partner may think that alcohol will make the narcissistic person appear more fun and attractive. But it never works that way. So the bottom line here is that when we're talking about alcohol and narcissism, we're talking about a really complex set of issues that are really unfair to the partner. The partner ends up in a no-win situation. The alcoholic narcissist needs the partner to enable their drinking and then blames the partner for everything that goes wrong as a result. The partner may want to drink too, or at least may want to go out socially with the friends of the narcissistic person, who are themselves enablers. The partner may actually be the one who has the substance use disorder. The partner may actually be the one who's inviting the drinking friends. The partner may actually be the one who wants to have a good time. And all of that gets painted as bad, like the partner is the problem, the partner is the one who's triggering the narcissistic person. The partner is the one who's making all the mistakes. So the partner is damned if they do and damned if they don't. If they don't drink, then they're not fun. If they do drink, they're enabling the narcissism. And ultimately, it leaves the partner exhausted and feeling like they're always in quicksand. I hope that clears that up. And please let me know what your experiences have been. As always, thanks again.